we are back with the first episode of the Talking Lead podcast for the year 2019. 2019 has arrived, Leadheads. Woohoo! And to help us bring in our first episode of the new year, we've got our good buddy, Bill Hampstead, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, Leadheads. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you, my brother. It's been a while since I did a show. I took December off, so I think I only got 3 shows out in December, but there was a lot going on. I had plans to get another one out, but the guest that I had scheduled couldn't make it back. There were some weather issues, whatnot, so that show got postponed to be recorded at a later date. So suck my toe all the way to Mexico.
Where do you get this stuff from?
3rd grade.
Yeah, it works.
So
some classics don't die, man.
So we're kicking off with 278, the new year, and Bill's going to help us bring in this new episode. Speaking of, I haven't talked to you guys since Christmas, where we had Streamlight. We had our good buddy Brian Osborne on with Streamlight. Had a great conversation with Brian on the benefits of using a flashlight for your EDC, for your concealed carry, and especially for you law enforcement and military, how crucial that it is for you guys to have a flashlight. And they've got them there. They've got great flashlights. And you Leadheads could have one also if you would just participate in our Talking Lead, Buck Knife, Streamlight, FLEOA, EDC Pocket Dump rewards program. But we've had how many people that have taken part in that so far, Bill?
0.
0? What?
0.
Nobody.
I'm bummed out.
This is
these things are sitting in a box just waiting to go out.
This is completely puzzling to me. I don't understand the lack of participation to this point. I have had a couple of people say that they have tried, but that one was refused. He went down and he asked if he could take pictures and blah, 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 and they're like, no, which I don't get that at all. But like I said, I mean, if they say no, then that's fine. Then walk away. But we did expand it to, instead of going down to the station or the offices of your local law enforcement, fire department, EMS, they just catch them out in public and do a selfie with them. And just thank them for their service, show them how much you appreciate them. And same thing with you, sheepdog, law enforcement, fire department, EMS. You're out in public, take a selfie with the public, post that, tag us. I think it's pretty easy. It's pretty simple. I don't know, Bill. What do you think?
I think it's pretty simple. Could be a little difficult if guys are on the job and stuff. I get that, but
yeah,
overall shouldn't be.
But we've had this kicked off for a full month now. A full month, and we've had zero posts. Not even somebody that even tried and did it wrong, you know? So we're going to continue it. We're going to keep going, but we are going to give one away to someone, and it may not necessarily be a Leadhead, but this week we're going to make an announcement to who gets the first Talking Lead, Streamlight, Buck Knives, FLEOA, Pocket Dump EDC reward. We're going to mention that. We're going to mention that a little bit later in the show. So you guys, let's see some participation. I mean, it's so easy to do. Like I said, I mean, I don't know how else to do this. It's almost $300 worth of product here, so I'm not gonna make this a kindergarten level reward. I mean, you're gonna have to put some effort into it.
I like that. Yep.
So if you get turned away and they say no, then try again somewhere else. I mean, there's more than one station that you could go to, I'm sure. So if you try the police, they say no, go to the fire department. Fire department says no, go to your EMS or another first responder.
But as you were saying, for other options, you got your state police, you got your county sheriff, you got corrections officers.
There you go, corrections officers. They apply as well. So let's see some participation, guys. I would like to see, our next one. I would like to see our next episode, us giving away 2 of these. We're going to give one to civilian and one to our first responders. So next episode, I want to be giving one of these away for real. 2 of these away for real. For reals. So, bringing in 2019, want to thank everybody who made 2018 a great year for Talking Lead. All you lead heads, all the participation, all the support on social media, through emails, through word of mouth. I mean, that's the key right there is word of mouth. Spreading the words to your family, your friends, your neighbors, people you work with. Has really, really, really helped us this year and made us grow. I mean, we've grown leaps and bounds this year, and we greatly appreciate all the support. Also, thank you for the support of those who make this show possible. Like I've told you in the past, we have not gone to a Patreon or a listener type support for this show. And the sponsors that we bring on the show are sponsors that I believe in. It's products that I use personally. I personally have, firsthand experience with the products. I don't push or promote anything that I don't believe in. Now, I do have other companies on here just to educate you people. I may not use those products, but you can guarantee that the people that sponsor this show, that I believe in their products 100%. Right On Optics, the official optics of Talking Lead. I couldn't be more proud of Brady and Right On Optics, veteran-owned company, family-owned company. Was now 4 years they've been in business, going up against the big guys and, putting out a great product and continually improving those products, their optics. So there's great things to come from Right On Optics in the year 2019. So you guys stay tuned for that. We're going to be doing another Optics 101 class with Jeremiah coming up. So that's something to look forward to. Probably get that in before SHOT Show. And then, of course, our new sponsor, Kel-Tec Weapons. Looking forward to doing a lot of things with them in the upcoming year. I've been talking with Chad and the gang over there. So we got some exciting things coming up from Kel-Tec. So make sure you guys check out Kel-Tec, keltecweapons.com. And then Modern Spartan Systems. I mean, I can't say enough good things about them. I have been using that product pretty much since we started this show. And this is our 6th year, Bill.
It is.
December marked our 6 years of Talking Lead. It's going to be a great 6th year, and it's because of you guys, you lead heads, and our sponsors, and you showing our sponsors love. X steel targets, the AR-500 steel targets, the best ones on the market. You guys have really shown them a lot of love and support, and they greatly appreciate it. We got people all over the United States, all over the world that listen to this show. It's very flattering, and I appreciate all the support that you guys put into this show, supporting organizations like FLEOA, organizations that we get behind and support and believe in 100%. The Federal Law Enforcement Officers Association, which Bill is vice president. Did you get nominated up to president yet?
No.
Okay.
Just a vice president. I'm happy with that.
Just a vice president with FLEOA, and just tell everybody again what FLEOA is all about, Bill.
Association, largest one for federal law enforcement, looking out for federal law enforcement rights, as well as providing legal representation during shootings or adverse actions within agencies, as well as the philanthropic side, the FLEOA Foundation, which provides immediate financial assistance to members in times of need, like a officer killed in the line of duty, agent's house burned down, wiped out by a hurricane, and the like.
Right. So if we got any federal officers, or we got a family member of a federal officer that's not familiar with FLEOA, you guys need to check into that, and they can get in touch with you guys where, Bill?
At www.fleoa.org.
That's FLEOA.org.
Right. And that is the easiest way to learn more about the association and the goals and missions.
And the organization that you and I both support, you and I and FLEOA, is Sheepdog Impact Assistance.
Absolutely.
Sheepdog IA, still doing the Lord's work out there. Sergeant Major Lance Nutt. Still haven't got him on. It's been 2 months now. I've been trying to get him on the show. Extremely busy fella, but we're going to get him on. But make sure you guys go and show them some love. I know a lot of you have donated, especially during the times of disaster recovery when they go and set up the teams to go out and help our brothers and sisters in these disaster-stricken areas. So thank you guys for that. Greatly appreciate it. And I appreciate your support in Talking Lead and buying our swag as well. 1776 United is where you guys go get our T-shirts and our patches. And you go to Dipstick Hydrographics, dip123.com/Talking Lead to get the evil Black Assault mug, the Talking Leadies. I saw several of you made posts for your Christmas gifts. You had some Leadies under your trees. That was very heartwarming to me. I appreciate that. It's little things like that that go a long way in helping support this show as well. So thank you guys for that. We're going to have some more swag coming up this year, new swag, new logo type shirts coming out. In addition to that, I like to thank you guys for treating each other with respect and kindness on social media and interacting with one another as well. That helps build the Lead Head Brigade. That helps build our community. You guys have done an awesome job, and please keep that up. The interaction that I've seen between you guys is amazing. I think some of you guys have built some friendships through that too. So, that's very, very satisfying to see that as well. So keep that up. We're gonna have more opportunities for interaction, through the AK corner. There's some other things that we've got coming up, special projects that are going to be pretty cool. Can't talk about those right now. But yeah. And then, of course, SHOT Show's coming up, and that's what I'm getting ready for. It's what Bill's getting ready for. We got a lot to talk about with the SHOT Show. But before we get into all of that, Bill, what do you hear?
I think I hear the Gunny.
Hear the Gunny. Jackwaggon Train's rolling in.
Hoorah, Semper Fi, do or die, hold 'em high at 8th and I. It is time for the Talking Lead Jackwagon of the Week, so brace yourself, baby.
We got a lot. It's been a while since we've done a Jackwaggon Train. Over the holidays, there's probably been several incidences of Jackwagon worthiness. So let's get into it now. I'm going to go to our listener-submitted Jackwagons.
All right.
Here we go. It's from Austin Whalen. And Austin, as he starts all his emails to me, is howdy. Howdy, Lefty. He says, I have two. First is Tom Arnold. I've been seeing him pop up a few times now. He is saying a bunch of false statements on how 80% of gun owners shoot themselves or their families. Nonsense! ! Austin says. And then Austin has a link here to what he's referring to. Now, I think this goes back to a tweet war between him and Dana Loesch. So supposedly, I think Dana was on the cover of Guns and Ammo. She's holding an AR or something like that. And then, of course, the trolls start jumping in and saying their piece, blah, blah, blah. And then Tom Arnold, where is his? Do you have that tweet up, Bill?
Yes.
Read the tweet, what Tom tweeted. I can't find it right quick.
This explains why 80% of gun owners shoot themselves or members of their own families.
And that's all it says?
That's what his response to this other tweet. Yeah, about that ignorant tweet. When the killer walks, your Tom Arnold will be the first to land face down, wishing he brought the best tool to defending your kids. No.
Here's right here. It says.
Oh, I didn't have that one.
So Tom Arnold's tweet says, it's the fart D Lash, it's got her Twitter name, at D Lash, is squeezing in that scares me the most about this picture. I think he's talking about her picture on the cover of that Guns and Ammo magazine. It says, must still be drinking her infomercial beet juice, which if you guys have ever listened to Dana Loesch, there's some kind of beet juice or something like that energy drink that she takes. That's what he's referring to there. And he says, Supergirl's going to hurt herself with the photographer's big old fake gun, too. Can't believe anyone still falls for this NRA fraud. Who knows? I mean, a lot of people probably don't even know who Tom Arnold is these days. Tom Arnold's back in our day. It's kind of dating us to even know who Tom Arnold is.
Right.
He had a brief run of celebrity, I guess, because he married, what's her name? Roseanne Barr. And, of course, Roseanne Barr got famous because she had that TV show for the longest. I think she soon dumped his ass after that, not too long after that. But he, while he was riding her coattails, I think he made a couple of movies. I think the biggest one that he ever did was that one with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
True Lies?
True Lies, yeah. Where he was like his partner or whatever.
Right.
They were like CIA or spies or something like that. But I think that's probably the biggest thing that he's ever done or been in. But he's irrelevant nowadays, but he's got a following. I think he's got close to 250,000 followers on Twitter, from what I saw. But the stuff that he spouts out is just ignorance. Half the time he's not making sense, which I don't even know.
He's kind of always been known for that. So
but. He's not been known for his intelligence. So it's Tom Arnold. He does everything that he does to draw attention to himself and try to hold on to his so-called celebrity, that he has left. I mean, he's not even, I wouldn't even say he's D-list celebrity anymore. I mean, I don't even see him on these game shows. Like back in the day when, did you ever watch Hollywood Squares? Remember
maybe,
Hollywood Squares?
I remember seeing it, but I didn't watch a lot of TV, and I still don't.
Okay. Well, I used to watch the Hollywood Squares, game shows like that, $25,000 Pyramid. The celebrities that they would have on those shows are people that were like supporting cast members in TV shows. They weren't even the main, people in TV shows. Like, what was that one guy on the Hollywood Squares? Paul Lynde. I mean, he was hilarious. But he never really did anything outside of what Bewitched. He was Bewitched's I think it was her dad or her uncle on that, that show. Did you not watch Bewitched either, Bill?
Nope.
You're a douche.
Sorry, dude. I was raised
douche.
in a strict home.
What are you talking about? They didn't believe in witches in your home? Magic and wizards and witches?
Just the lack of TV.
Is that the work of the devil?
No, nothing like that. Just go outside, be a kid.
What are you, from the Church of the Latter-day Saints or something?
Allegedly practicing Catholic, but...
Well, Anyway, so, Tom Arnold, Jackwagon Train material always. He's a strong anti-gun advocate. Pretty much everything that he's spouting off or, talks about is, he's against the norm. He's your typical Hollywoodite, except he's not in Hollywood anymore.
Kind of sounds like Alyssa Milano.
Is she still relevant?
No, not unless she's spouting something completely off the wall these days, it seems.
Is she anti-gun also?
I think she's like anti-everything Trump.
Except anti-groupie.
Right.
Follow the hard rock bands around and whatever.
Don't know. This conversation sounds very much like some of the weird shit that she said.
I know. So there you go. Tom Arnold, welcome to the Jackwagon Train. Austin.
That's his first time, isn't it?
Probably not. I mean, it may be because he's so irrelevant that, but like I said, whatever. He's anti-gun. Guys, feel free to troll him as much as you want. And then he sends another one in, and this happened, I guess, a couple of weeks ago. I haven't heard this story, but there was a teen burglary suspect accidentally shot herself in the foot with a stolen AK-47, Texas authorities say.
Oops.
So, allegedly, the 17-year-old girl in Texas shot herself in the foot with an AK. So a 17-year-old girl in Southwest Texas accidentally shot herself with an AK-47 she had stolen hours earlier, then lied and said she'd been wounded in a drive-by shooting. Deputies were called to where she was at, 15 miles northeast of Houston. Tuesday, this happened on a Tuesday, I don't know the date, and they found the girl and a 16-year-old boy. One of the girls who had a gunshot wound to her right foot told deputies she'd been shot by an unknown person in a drive-by attack. I thought somebody had been hit by a car because I saw her lying in the street. Neighbor and Navy veteran Don Siverton, who ran to help her after the girl screamed, I guess. See, other witnesses contradicted the girl's story, telling deputies that the girl had been putting an AK-47 down the leg of her pants and accidentally pulled the trigger. The boy then tossed the gun in her by storm drain. Witnesses said the girl was taken to the hospital in critical condition. Silverton, who wrapped a towel around the girl's foot and applied pressure until emergency responders arrived, told this reporter she's very lucky with that type of weapon that her injuries weren't worse. Well, yeah, she shot her foot. Depending on where it hit her, she's lucky to have a foot.
This is my favorite line. She was in excruciating pain, and she had every reason to be, he told the news, noting she had blown her right heel off. Oops.
So there you go. There's where she got hit.
Yeah, play stupid games, win stupid prizes.
Well, she's not going to have bunions. She doesn't worry about bunions anymore.
Heel spurs.
Let's see. They later recovered the AK-47 from the drain and learned that it had been stolen 2 hours earlier from a home less than half a mile away. Now, of course, she's going to face burglary charges and a whole slew of other things. So there you go. Don't shove an AK-47 down your pant leg. She's going to need one now to walk. She use it as a crutch. That's what somebody ought to do, is make her a crutch out of in the shape of an AK-47. That would be hilarious.
That would.
Oh, yeah. Kids today.
I tell you.
What are you going to do with them?
I just don't know.
All right. Do you have any Jackwagons? You got anybody you want to throw on a Jackwagon train? Anybody upset you over the holidays that you just want to call out?
No, holidays are really nice.
No family members or anything?
No, everything went really well. It was smooth. It was great to spend time with the family.
No friends that told you they were going to come visit you and didn't come visit you?
No, I mean, I could throw you on the Jackwagon train for that, but no, shit happened. Life happens. So
you're a loser.
You were missed, buddy, but shit happens and no worries.
You suck.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry we missed it. I really was looking forward to that.
Yeah, same here. Everybody in the family, when they walked in, all the guys went, "Where's fucking Marty?" And for leadheads, you have to understand the family event that Marty came to. Within 4 seconds of showing up, everybody gets a nickname, and Marty got the nickname of fucking Marty. So
it's fucking Marty.
Yep, and it has stuck. So everybody asked where fucking Marty was. So everybody missed you.
Well, I was sitting here feeling missed, I can tell you. So wishing I was there. But yeah, so I don't have anybody in particular, over the holidays or anything that I've got to just throw on the Jackwagon train. So it was pretty good Christmas, pretty good New Year's for us as well. No complaints here whatsoever. But there is another I guess it's an item that we're throwing on the Jackwagon train. Of course, we know all the people associated with it automatically get thrown on the Jackwagon train too. But as everyone knows, and we didn't talk about this last episode, it was kind of new. I just kind of wanted to see where it was going to head. But the new bump stock ban, it's since it was, I guess, announced, there's 90 days until it goes into effect. So there's all kinds of lawsuits and people trying to get it overturned and changed. So, anything could happen between now and March. I think it's March 6th or something like that. But it's the ban on bump stocks, which, we kind of all saw some form of this coming, whether we, agreed with it or not. It's an actuality now. And I just want to read the ATFs, the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms and Explosives, the actual document on this, their document. And here's the summary. It says, the Department of Justice is amending the regulations of the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives, ATF, to clarify that bump stock type devices, meaning, in quotes, bump fire, stocks, slide fire devices, and devices with certain similar characteristics are, in quote, machine guns, as defined by the National Firearms Act of 1934 and the Gun Control Act of 1968, because such devices allow a shooter of a semi-automatic firearm to initiate a continuous firing cycle with a single pull of the trigger. Now, keep in mind, I'm reading this word for word, okay? Specifically, these devices convert an otherwise semi-automatic firearm into a machine gun by functioning a self-acting or self-regulating mechanism that harnesses the recoil energy of the semi-automatic firearm in a manner that allows the trigger to reset and continue firing without additional physical manipulation of the trigger by the shooter. Hence, a semi-automatic firearm to which a bump stock type device is attached is able to produce automatic fire with a single pull of the trigger. With limited exceptions, the Gun Control Act, as amended, makes it unlawful for any person to transfer or possess a machine gun unless it was lawfully possessed prior to the effective date of the statute. The bump stock type devices covered by this final rule were not in existence prior to the effective date of the statute, and therefore will be prohibited when this rule becomes effective. Consequently, under the final rule, current possessors of these devices will be required to destroy the devices or abandon them at an ATF office prior to the effective date of the rule. This rule is effective March 26th, 2019. So I wanted to read that and not interject so that you could hear exactly their justification of classifying bump stocks as machine guns now, which in my opinion is completely ludicrous. And I know that a lot of people's opinions are that as well. That's why there's several lawsuits in place, and I don't think we've heard the last of this yet. However, in my opinion, I don't think that they're going to change this new classification of bump stock, although I would really like for them to. So it goes on. This is 47 pages, I think, or something like that. You guys can go to govinfo.gov/content. Just Google bump stock ban and ATF, and you'll find it. It'll come up. The NFA, the term machine gun, and this is how they define machine gun, means any weapon which shoots, is designed to shoot, or can be readily restored to shoot automatically more than one shot without manually reloading by a single function of the trigger. So that is their definition of what a machine gun is. So they're saying that a bump stock or bump firing device falls under that definition. So you make your own determination as to see how you interpret that. And like I said, it goes on and on. It's very interesting reading. But another thing that I thought that was interesting in this is that they put a dollar value, like the ramifications monetarily to the public. And it says that ATF estimates the total undiscounted cost of this rule at $312.1 million over 10 years. And then it goes down and it breaks it down. It says the total 7% discount cost is estimated at $245.5 million, and the discounted cost would be $32.8 million and $35 million annualized at 3%, 7%, and 7% respectively. The estimate includes costs to the public for loss of property. So that would be, I guess, they put a dollar amount on the number that have been sold, bump stock devices so far. They're saying $102.5 million because you're going to have to go and destroy those now. You can't possess them. Nothing's grandfathered in because these were not in existence prior to the National Firearms Act of 1934 and the Gun Control Act of 1968, because those grandfathered in fully automatic guns. If you own one prior to that, then you could have it legally. Anything after that you couldn't have. So these didn't exist prior to that, so they're not grandfathered in. They're automatically, every one of them is prohibited. So they're estimating that cost at, like I said, 102, almost 103 million. Cost of foregone production and sales, 198.9, so almost 200 million. Cost of disposal, so to dispose of them, they're saying it's going to cost almost $10 million. And they're saying the government cost is $1.3 million. And then unquantified costs include potential loss of wages. So people are going to be losing jobs because these companies, these manufacturers were hiring people, and they were hiring a lot of people, the bump stock device manufacturers. The notifications to bump stock type device owners, sending out the notifications saying you got to get rid of these by a certain date, if not, blah, blah, blah. The need to destroy the device, and loss of future usage by the owners of the bump stock type devices. ATF did not calculate any cost savings for this final rule. So, there's, the lost wages. There's no telling how many millions of dollars, there is there. And then taxes, the government losing taxes from those wages and those employees. So the final rule clarifies that bump stock type devices are machine guns that are subject to the NFA and GCA. The provisions of those statutes addressing machine guns are designed to increase public safety by, among other things, limiting legal access to them. And then it says, consistent with the NFA and GCA, therefore, a desired outcome of this final rule is increased public safety. So that is their whole justification on reclassifying bump stock devices, bump fire devices, as machine guns, because it's somehow, some way going to increase public safety. Where there's only been one incident, alleged incident, where these were used in any sort of criminal activity. And we all know which one I'm talking about, the one in Las Vegas. And I personally have, and you lead heads, please send me, if you can find something that says that guy indeed actually used a bump fire device in that shooting. I know that they were there among some of the stuff that he had, but were they actually used? I've never seen anything. So there you go. All the people that were behind getting this new ruling on bump stocks, bump fire devices, welcome to the Jackwagon Train. Ba-boom. And for all the people who didn't oppose it, welcome to the Jackwagon Train. Because I know that we sent out many cries for Second Amendment advocates, pro-gun advocates, to write your congressmen, write your senators, write the president, and tell them how much that you oppose this. Some people say that the NRA was behind this as well, and they supported it. Again, it's up to the members to let them know that you're not for or you are against something. So you just weren't loud enough. Squeaky wheel gets old, Bill.
That's right. Yes, it does.
So we gotta be louder. We gotta be squeakier than the other guys. And this is just a hard fact right here. But like I said, we've still got some time on this. Maybe it'll get overturned. We'll see. We shall see. So that does it for my Jackwagons. Unless you've got any more, buddy, we're going to let Gunny haul it off.
Let the Gunny haul it off. I got nothing.
Okay. Gunny, get it out of here. Don't bring any of those back. We don't ever want to see them again. So now, Bill.
Yes, sir.
We've got a big month, big end of the month. We got SHOT Show coming up, man.
Yes, we do. Looking forward to it.
I am really looking forward to SHOT Show this year. And as you guys have heard, the official Leadquarters for Talking Lead this year is Buck Knives. We had Brooksy on a couple of episodes ago to make the announcement, and we're excited. Buck Knives is excited. We're going to have some awesome guests, and I guess we could talk about one. We just, as we were earlier in the show, we were getting texts that actually, it confirmed. We were just going to be vague about it, but we can actually confirm it now.
That we can.
We are going to have a very, 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 very special guest during SHOT Show, and it is he the last surviving member? Or
he is.
He is the very last one.
Yes.
Of Easy Company, 2nd Battalion, 506th Parachute Infantry Regiment, 101st Airborne Division. We're going to have Albert Mampry, and Albert is Staff Sergeant. Staff Sergeant Albert Mampry, and he is the last survivor of Easy Company. For anybody who's watched the HBO special Band of Brothers, that's what we're talking about. That was a real life company. Those people were real. I'm pretty sure all the names of everybody they used were the actual names of the people. It was based on, I think, a couple of books that some of the members of the of Easy Company wrote, and then they did a really good job of making that. We call it a movie. Was it a docuseries? I guess maybe
TV miniseries.
HBO TV miniseries.
Yeah, back in 2001.
Yeah. So who was that? That was Tom Hanks,
Steven Spielberg, and Tom Hanks.
Of course, I'm sure they brought in a slew of advisors. And at the time, a lot of these guys were still alive. A lot of the members of Easy Company were still alive. And they're actually part of that series where, if you've ever watched it, if you haven't watched it, they do actual interviews with the real-life people. It's either before or after. I can't remember. I think it's before, and then they get into the film. But then they've got all kinds of extra interviews and stuff like that you can watch. It's really interesting. So if you've never watched Band of Brothers, you're doing yourself a disservice.
Absolutely.
It's a really, 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 really good series. And I just started watching it again once Bill texted me a couple of weeks ago and let me know that we had the opportunity to have Al on. I got really excited about it again and started watching the series again. But yeah, so that is going to be, one that we're really looking forward to at SHOT Show. We're going to bring that to you. I'm going to try to do a live with that one as well. So hopefully our signal's good, but we'll give you guys enough notice so you can log on and you can catch it live with us as we're doing it. But of course, we're going to record it and I'll post it as our normal show. But yeah, man, Buck Knives, the official Leadquarters of Talking Lead. So we got a whole week of activities lined up, Bill.
I have no doubt. We're going to be busy.
We're going to kick it off on that Sunday. We're going to go to the Antares Alliance. We had Casey on. You guys heard Casey last episode. All the cool things that the Antares Alliance is going to be doing that week with the range day, with the concert that they're going to be doing, with the FLEOA auction that's going on. There's going to be some really awesome auction items. And another sponsor of the show, Pioneer Arms, sponsors of the AK Corner. Our good buddy CJ over there is going to be putting up a couple of firearms to be auctioned off as well. A couple of AKs, right?
Yeah, that was awesome. CJ jumped all over that instantly. So much love to CJ for that.
Yeah. So that's going to be cool. If any of you guys are going to be there, that one is open to everyone, I believe Casey said. If you're interested in attending that, you're going to be at SHOT Show. Get in touch with me, and I'll let you know what you need to do to get involved with that auction. Have you heard of any other items right now?
Leatherman threw in some stuff. I don't know what exactly, but the guys over there jumped on it quite right away as well. Right on.
Official optics
Brady.
Of Talking Lead. Yeah.
Yeah. Brady jumped on it right away.
Is he throwing in a 4-32 or a 1-8? Is he throwing in one of those?
He did not say which one, but he said we would not be disappointed.
Nice.
Yes.
Very nice.
Yeah, and that event is what Monday the 21st at Stoney's Rockin' Country.
Yeah, and everybody's invited to that, so you guys can come out. I mean, if you just want to come out for that event, you can come out. You don't have to be attending SHOT Show or anything. You just come out and come to that auction. That'd be awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I will be there.
Yes.
Bill will be there.
I will.
So we got that. We got that Monday night, but then Monday day we've got the SHOT Show range day.
We do.
I guess they call it Media Day, Industry Day at the range, and that's always a good time.
Absolutely.
So that's where we'll be able to get a little hands-on with the stuff. So hopefully, people that we're going to have interviewing on the show, I'll be able to get some hands-on with their stuff there at range day. Not everybody's set up there, but most people are going to be there. So that will be a good time. And then Tuesday actually kicks off the convention, the floor show, the exhibition. And that's going to go Tuesday through Friday. And I think it's going to be even bigger this year than in past years. They've opened up a whole nother section for people, for companies, because there's like a big waiting line for manufacturers to get into SHOT Show. They've even talked about opening it up to other hotels, expanding it to one or two other hotels.
Oh, geez.
Because I can't. When I was actually able to walk and go to booths and stuff at SHOT Show, I couldn't. I couldn't get to half the people in the 4 days anyway.
No, it's impossible.
So, I mean, my God, if they're talking about opening up in two more hotel venues, I can't imagine it. But apparently they've got that many people on a waiting list. So I can't remember how many miles of booth space that they say it is, but it's a lot. But they're opening up a whole nother section, and it's one day only. It's called the SHOT Show Pop-Up Preview, new this year, featuring first-time exhibitors that have been trying to exhibit at SHOT Show for years. From leading and up-and-coming manufacturers, the SHOT Show is excited to welcome a whole new line of products to expand attendees' inventory. So that'll be exciting. Maybe we can get you to run by there and check it out. Maybe grab a couple of people for interviews for us.
Yeah, absolutely.
See something that the lead heads might be interested in. You know, and that's something too, lead heads. I mean, if there is a company, a product, or something out there that you guys would like to hear more about, hear it straight from the horse's mouth, send me an email, talkinglead@gmail.com, and we'll try to get those people on, do interviews with them. I mean, that's what this show's about. It's about what you guys want to hear. I mean, it's about what I want to hear mainly, but you know, I'd like to let you lead heads in on it too. So one thing I caught my eye was Uber and Lyft, because I spent a fortune on Ubers and Lyfts last year. Holy crap, I did. I didn't factor that into my expenses, and it really chewed away at them. But they're offering discounts for that as well. So you can enter SHOT Show discount code, and you get $15 off Uber and Lyft. This is new Lyft users who use the code SHOT Show when they sign up will get a free ride credit on Lyft. I think you get that anyway as a new Lyft customer. So I guess I'll be using Uber to get $15 off.
Oh, yeah. At some point I will. Yeah.
I'm seeing free shuttle bus services. I haven't really noticed that before to the different hotels. So that's going to come in handy. And then they've got free rides to the airport back and forth too that they're offering. So that's I was excited to see that. I mean, of all the things I'm excited about, transportation.
Whatever makes life easy, right?
Right. That's what I want to hear from you guys on. I mean, there's some people that I've got my eye on that I want to have on the show there. You know, we're going to get them on, but I want to know what you lead heads are interested in. So shoot me an email, talkinglead@gmail.com. If it's a person, product, gun, gear, you know, whatever it may be, optics, I'd be interested in seeing what you guys are interested in hearing about, and then we'll try to get them on at SHOT Show. And then, of course, they got all kinds of classes and stuff here they're offering. I don't think we're going to be doing any of that.
We don't have time for anything else.
I mean, this kind of looked cool, too. I've never heard of this company, Photonus Night Vision. You ever heard of them?
No, I have not, but it has me intrigued.
Yeah, so they've got a 4G night vision performance, the benchmark for night vision with 4G technology. It says the 4G standard is the latest technology in intensified night vision. 4G is specifically designed to address the stringent requirements of Special Forces operations. Only 4G can offer ultra-fast auto gating, the smallest halo, and unrivaled spectral range for ultraviolet to near infrared. So maybe I ought to try to get those guys on too. Maybe.
Yeah, they're in the next section.
Are they going to be there? They're one of the new companies?
New companies. Yeah. You have to start out at, maybe I'll wander up there.
There you go.
There we go.
And then I was going to go here too. I think Mike Rowe is going to be doing, I guess, the opening night dinner ceremonies they have.
Right. Doesn't he normally do that?
I think Mike Rowe, I don't know. I don't ever go to it. So
I've never been to it either.
I don't know. We're going to be at the auction. So
yeah. So we'll miss it again.
We're not going to go again this year, but Mike Rowe, I mean, I'd never really put him as a gun guy, but yeah, kind of cool. He's got one of the best voices.
Yeah, he does, doesn't he?
He's got a great voice. Yeah. All right, guys. So lots and lots and lots of stuff coming up with SHOT Show, and you know that we're going to have just tons and tons of interviews once we get there. But again, send me what you'd like to, who you'd like us to interview, what you'd like to get more information about. So, Bill, what are your big plans for 2019?
I really haven't thought about it. It's just
Do you do those New Year resolutions?
no.
You don't mess with that bull crap?
Nope.
I don't either. I quit making those when I was like 12.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it was the thing to do back then. Then you get older and realize, wait, what the hell am I doing?
Now you might consider this a New Year's resolution or not, but I started it before New Year's. But I took like 10 months off from the gym, and it showed. It was showing. I started back about a month ago, and I don't know why I ever quit. When you do that stuff, you're like, why did I ever quit doing that? Why did I quit working out?
Yep.
But yeah, so I guess if I had to have one, that's my New Year's resolution. Getting back into the gym, getting back in shape, staying healthy. Because we push and promote that as being a responsible gun owner. That's part of it. You gotta be in shape. Gotta be able to handle yourself.
Oh, I know. No, I agree with you. I can't speak to that very much right now though, because I'm a sloth right now. You quit the smoking and your
I thought you quit smoking.
I did quit smoking. Still haven't smoked.
Okay, well, good for you. So there's kind of a New Year's resolution that you've done.
Well, that wasn't really a New Year's resolution. That was the.
But you made a resolution to yourself. It's not necessarily New Year's, but you're resolute in quitting smoking.
Yes. Yeah, when the FU fairy pays you a visit and gets you sick as hell. Yeah. Yeah, took the lesson off of that one, and so sticking with it.
Well, good. Congratulations. How long has it been now?
2 months, bro.
Good for you, man.
Yeah. Good for you. Yeah. Once I get everything else straightened out.
So now you just add the exercise into that list. You'll be on your way.
Should be good to go.
Because that'll help counteract your weight. Because I know you said, you've been putting on some weight since you quit smoking.
Oh, yeah. Maybe that explains the bags under the eyes, because it's not lack of sleep.
I was just busting your chops on that.
Oh, no, it was still funny.
Yeah. I'm sure I have them, too. I'm just in black and white, so you can't see.
Really can't, yeah, no.
So we're on Skype. My Skype camera, for some reason, does black and white now. It doesn't do color. I don't know how to fix it. I don't know if it's a setting or what happened, but I'm retro lefty now.
I like it. But other than that, just continuing on, try to work with companies to give FLEOA members the best discounts on goods or services I possibly can. Continue to work with you on doing some kick-ass stuff like we have been for the past couple of years.
Yeah. Like our EDC Pocket Dump rewards program that nobody seems to be interested in. Tell them again what's in that package.
It is a Streamlight flashlight. Is a Buck Knives Spitfire Blue Line edition. And it is a Defy Battlefield watch. And,
like I said, approaching somewhere between like $250, $300 retail on that package deal there. Very nice reward is what we're calling it. We're not calling it a giveaway. We just like to reward our listeners, our supporters. We like to reward the Lead Head Brigade for participating, taking part, being engaging. And, it's very simple what we're asking you to do. So just go out there and let your local sheepdog, your law enforcement, your fire department, your EMS, first responders, let them know that you appreciate them and you're behind them. Again, don't be intrusive. Don't be an ass. Like I said, I think it was Jerry Black. I think he said he tried going to the local PD here in Murfreesboro, and they just kind of turned him away. I don't know if he's being creepy about it or what, but just go up and take a picture. Just go up and take a selfie. I mean, I don't know. But again, you just find them out in public too, and you can do it there. But since we've not had any participation since we started this, early December?
Yeah, over a month ago.
Yeah, I've got to give something away. I'm just not happy unless I'm giving something away. So we're going to give one of these packages away. So it brings us down to 9 now. You said we had 10.
We have 10.
We have 10. It was supposed to be 5 for civilians and 5 for our sheepdog. We're going to give one away, and it's going to go to Bill. You want to tell them who we're going to give it to?
Uncle Pat.
We're giving it to Uncle Pat. If you guys remember several episodes ago, Uncle Pat was nominated for our watch giveaway that we're doing with Defy and FLEOA, and he was to get a classic field watch. So I think he's very deserving of that, and I don't think any of you lead heads are going to argue with that decision. So we're going to send that out to Uncle Pat. So George Tuna, if you're listening, get in touch with me. I've still got his address. We're going to go ahead and send it, but I just want to know that you're still listening to the show, brother. If you're not, he's still going to get it, so it doesn't matter. All right. So there you go. I feel better, man. Feel better.
Got that.
Giving something away, yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Got that off your back and feeling good.
Got off the chest. Feel good about that. Looking forward to you lead heads. And once again, I'm going to tell you, here's what you got to do. You take a picture, take a selfie for this rewards program with your police officers, your fire department, your EMS, your first responders, and then you tag us in it. You tag Streamlight. You tag Buck Knives. You tag Talking Lead. You tag FLEOA Bill H. Because FLEOA doesn't have an Instagram or a Facebook, I don't guess. And you tag us. That's at Talking Lead. That's at Buck Knives, at Streamlight, at FLEOA Bill H. And then you also hashtag it. And then you also hashtag EDCPD for EDC Pocket Dump. EDCPD. And that's it. We originally said do EDC Pocket Dump, hashtag that, but that's got like so many bazillion posts. It's going to be easier for us to find your post if you just do that hashtag. If you're not on Instagram and you're not on Facebook, email it to me. Take a picture and email it. I've had several of you people say you want to take part in our giveaways, but you're not on social media. I mean, God love you. Bless your hearts. Get up to date. Get with it. But I can't blame you, because I wouldn't be using either one of these if it wasn't for this show. So, I mean, that's really what got me using social media too. But I'm going to give you an opportunity. So, email talkingled@gmail.com and put in the subject EDC PD rewards. So I'll know what you're sending in, and then it's quicker for me to spot that way. And we'll give you recognition, and you will get the opportunity to win these packages as well. So law enforcement, same thing for you guys. Civilians, use the email if you're not comfortable doing it on the social media. Now, I will not repost your pictures without your permission. So you can feel safe in that as well. And I won't say your names either without your permission. So is that cool? Is that fair enough, Bill? You think we'll get more people doing it that way?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. All right. So, I mean, I'm trying to be fair. Guys. So that's it. That's all you got to do. That's our big thing we're doing to kick off the new year. I mean, we tried to kick it off in December, but, I can kind of understand it's a busy time of the year, the weather, that kind of stuff comes into play. But now's the time to get off your honchos and let's start seeing some participation with this EDC Pocket Dump Rewards program that Streamlight and Buck Knives and FLEOA and yours truly have so generously put together for you guys. I mean, I can't see me doing any more until we get this one going, buddy.
Yeah, that'd be tough too.
But we do have the AK Corner. AK Corner, each month, got that coming up mid-month. And we're lining that up. I think our topic is going to be 922R compliance. We've had some people wanting to learn more about, what's involved with importing the AKs over here to America. So we're going to have some special guests on to talk about that. And we always talk about a few other things as well. And we always have surprise guests. I mean, for God's sake, Travis Haley showed up out of nowhere for the last Talking Lead AK Corner.
That was a great episode.
I mean, Haley and Fuller together on the same episode. Our good buddy Brian Keeney with Occam Defense put that together. So you just never know who's going to show up on the Talking Lead podcast. So you always got to listen. You always got to pay attention, guys. And I also want to hear from you guys. Do you enjoy when I do the live broadcast? So there for a few episodes, I was doing a little live broadcast before we would record, kind of give you an idea who's going to be on, what we're talking about, give you an opportunity to shoot them some questions. Is that something that you enjoy? Let me know. Shoot me an email, talkingled@gmail.com. Always love hearing from you guys. You know that I always respond. If I don't, you just got lost. Send me another email. It may have gone to my spam mail or something like that. Try to respond to you on Facebook and Instagram as well. You people who interact with me know that I'm not shy. I'll talk to you, tell you exactly. I'll shoot you straight. I don't pussyfoot around with my words. And I got several of you that I need to respond to. There's some optics questions, a couple other things. So if you've not had a response from me yet, it's coming. Just be patient. It's been a busy December, busy holiday season. So Bill.
Yes, sir.
That brings us to the end of another episode of the Talking Lead podcast.
Oh, all right.
Guys, make sure you go and support those that support this show, that make it free for you, so that we're not having to go to what are those things where your subscriber
Patreon accounts.
Yeah, your Patreon accounts, those kind of things, and bringing you great sponsors, products that we believe in, that I believe in, that I personally use and can endorse. Right On Optics, the official optics of Talking Lead. X Steel Targets.
X Steel Targets.
AR500 Steel Targets, best on the market. Check them out, xsteeltargets.com. Right On is Right On Optics. I don't think I gave their website. RightOnOptics.com. Modern Spartan Systems, for all your gun cleaning and lube products, even products for your engine. I use it in the old lead sled. ModernSpartanSystems.com. Kel-Tec. I swear we're going to get them on. We're going to talk bullpups. I'm anxiously awaiting that conversation. They had the bullpup KSG shotgun. In the past year or so, they came out with the full-size KSG. It looks like something out of Star Wars, but I want to talk about that shotgun and some new things that they got coming out with Kel-Tec. They're off. They take like 2 weeks off during the holiday. They give all their employees like 2 weeks off vacation. Awesome company. The Kellgrens, owners of Kel-Tec, really take care of their employees over there. So looking forward to having Chad and the gang on, talking bullpups and some Kel-Tec stuff. And 1776 United, go support the show, buy t-shirts, buy the patches. Dipstick Hydrographics, dip123.com. Danny's got our Talking Lead Leadies, the evil black assault mugs. And I don't know if you noticed, Bill, but I was drinking from two Leadies today. I've got my cold drink here, and I got my hot drink here. I got hot chocolate and I got water that I was drinking during this episode. And my hot chocolate is still hot. It's actually just now cooled down to where I can drink some of it.
I'm only rocking the 25 years of Glock Sport Shooting Foundation.
Yeah, you're gay. Where's your Leady at, dude?
It's upstairs.
I know you got one.
I have one. I just forgot it upstairs.
Okay.
I've just been drinking ice water. Nothing thrilling or fancy like you.
I think everybody's detoxing, from the holiday, from New Year's and Christmas, and I seem to drink a lot more during that time of year than any other time. So I'm flushing my system out right now. No alcohol, probably till shot.
That's kind of where I'm going. Yeah, New Year's missed you. Yeah, and it was a long night.
It was tough, and I'm still in search of a good bourbon or scotch or just alcohol sponsor. So if any of you listeners own a distillery and you want to sponsor the show, get in touch with me. And then we've got many companies, friends of the show, that support us in other ways, like Warren Scope Mounts. They always hook me up when I get a new scope from Right On. I'm mounting it with Warren Scope Mounts. Make sure you guys go show them some love. Altai Boots. I'm going to be rocking some new Altai boots at SHOT Show. They sent me a 6-inch tan pair zip-up. I've never worn zip-ups before. So I'm going to try the zip-ups. Yeah, I've worn them a couple of times. They've been good so far.
Okay. I
can't wear them with ankle socks, though.
No, you cannot.
No, I still gotta have a full-size sock on. So, but I'm going to be rocking those at the 2 range days I'm going to be at, and might have them wearing them on the floor one day too. I mean, they're comfortable. I may wear them the whole week. They're really comfortable.
I'll be bringing mine to wear.
Yeah.
So I agree completely. Comfortable boots.
Yeah, and Pioneer Arms, sponsors of the AK Corner, Talking Lead AK Corner. Again, that segment has taken off beyond my wildest dreams. You guys are really loving it, and I thank you for all the support on the AK Corner. Got 6 more episodes of that, 6 more AKs to give away. But we're going to be giving away a Sporter, the full-size rifle, the next episode. This will be our first Sporter that we're giving away. The others have been help-ups, and we gave away a kit, a builder's kit, parts kit, one episode as well. So Pioneer Arms, make sure you guys go show them some love. Who am I forgetting? Who else?
I got to give a shout out to Sodini, Eagle Imports. He's helped me out with some events, and I greatly appreciate Mikey and Eagle Imports.
Yeah, Eagle Imports, love Raphael and Mike over there, Mike Sodini. Also, Mike started the Walk the Talk America, a great organization to bridge the gap between the firearms industry and the mental health industry. They're doing great things with that, and I'm sure we'll get an update from him soon. He's actually in Nashville this week, so I'll probably be with him a couple of days this week, or this weekend, next week. I guess it'll be next week he'll be here too.
Yeah, there goes your abstinence.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Wah, wah. Nice try.
Wah, wah. Prime 1 camo. I got a nice kind of a down jacket from Stacy with their black camo. It's pretty nice. It's been keeping me warm. Of course, it hadn't got real cold here yet. It's been in the 70s, dude.
What?
Yeah, it's been in the 70s here in Tennessee. It just dropped again today. Temperature dropped today, so I think we were down probably in the 60s, maybe the 50s today.
Ooh.
But over Christmas, I mean, it was in the 70s. It was ridiculous.
Wow.
Thank you, Stacy, for that jacket. I appreciate that. So, yeah, make sure you go show all those companies love and more. Of course, Atlas Defense, good buddies Joe Moe. We're going to be having him on upcoming episode of the AK Corner. And the Firearms Radio Network. I failed to mention them. We are also featured on the Firearms Radio Network, so make sure you guys go and listen to that full array of gun shows that they have. We Like Shooting, Gun Funny, Gods and Gun podcast with Troy, good buddy Troy. It's a great podcast. Make sure you go and show all those guys some love. I was on This Week in Guns not too long ago. My first time on that show, sober. Yeah, I think I was on it a few years ago, but it was like my first trip to Colorado, and yeah.
Enough said.
Yep, enough said. But yeah, I know I've got a couple of emails from you guys saying that you found us through me being on that episode. So welcome to the show. Thank you for finding us, and all our new listeners. Go to iTunes, iHeartRadio, Stitcher, wherever you listen to us. Please leave us some feedback. That helps us in the ratings and makes us more visible, gets us more attention. So we greatly appreciate that. iTunes is really kind of the main thing. So even if you don't have an account on iTunes, just sign up for one and go and leave us some feedback. We greatly appreciate that. So that's all I've got, Bill. I've got no more until our next episode next week. I'm going to be bringing you guys, hopefully. I don't want to spoil it, so I'm not going to say who it is, but I'm working on somebody that you guys have been requesting to have on, so hopefully that will work out, and if not, we'll get him on another time, but it's going to be a great show no matter what.
Of course. Let's talk about it.
Talking Lead, baby. 6 years of Talking Lead.
Hell yeah.
Right here. So lots of good things coming up, Lead Heads. Look forward to hearing from you. But until then, as always, keep your loved ones close.
And your firearms closer.
And have a great new year, Lead Heads.